One day, the bustling marketplace of Agra buzzed with activity. Merchants called out, their stalls overflowing with colorful silks, aromatic spices, and glittering jewels. Among them was old Babur, his beard as white as snow, his eyes twinkling with wisdom. Babur was known throughout Agra for his honesty. He always traded fairly, never cheating anyone. People trusted Babur, knowing his word was his bond. He treated everyone with kindness, from the poorest farmer to the richest nobleman. His stall, filled with finely woven carpets, was always busy. People came from far and wide to buy from him, knowing they would receive quality goods and honest prices. Rashid, a sly young man with a heart full of greed, watched Babur's stall. He had always been envious of Babur's success, seeing the steady stream of customers and the pouch of coins growing heavier by the minute. Babur's stall was the most popular in the market, attracting people from all corners of the town. Rashid saw the steady stream of customers and the pouch of coins growing heavier. Rashid's eyes narrowed with envy. He couldn't stand the sight of Babur's prosperity while he struggled to make ends meet. He desired Babur's wealth but was not willing to work hard for it. The thought of working tirelessly day and night like Babur was unbearable to him. A wicked plan began to form in his mind. Rashid was known for his cunning nature, and he decided to use it to his advantage. Rashid decided to trick Babur and steal from him. He thought long and hard about how he could execute his plan without getting caught. He would buy a carpet, and then claim it was faulty. This would be the perfect excuse to confront Babur and demand a refund. He would cause a scene in the marketplace, accusing Babur of dishonesty. Rashid knew that a public accusation would put Babur under immense pressure. He believed that under pressure, Babur would give him a refund. The plan seemed foolproof to Rashid, and he was confident it would work. Then, Rashid would disappear into the crowd with the money and the carpet. He imagined himself walking away with a smug smile, his pockets full of Babur's hard-earned money. The next day, Rashid put his plan into action. He had been plotting this for weeks, carefully considering every detail to ensure his scheme would succeed. He went to Babur's stall and chose an expensive carpet, pretending to admire its intricate design. The vibrant colors and detailed patterns were truly mesmerizing. Babur, ever kind, smiled and told him the story of the skilled weavers who had crafted it. He spoke with pride about the artisans who had spent countless hours perfecting their craft. Rashid paid for the carpet, but returned later, shouting angrily. His voice echoed through the marketplace, drawing the attention of nearby shoppers. He threw the carpet at Babur's feet, claiming it was full of holes. His accusations were loud and fierce, meant to incite the crowd. A crowd gathered, drawn by the commotion. People whispered among themselves, curious about the unfolding drama. Rashid, a good actor, pretended to be upset, accusing Babur of cheating him. His performance was convincing, and many in the crowd began to murmur in agreement. Babur, shocked by the false accusations, calmly denied selling a damaged carpet. He maintained his composure despite the growing tension. The crowd, unsure who to believe, suggested taking the matter to the city judge. They hoped the judge would be able to discern the truth and bring justice to the situation. The judge, a stern but fair man, listened patiently as Rashid dramatically recounted his fabricated story. Rashid was known for his cunning ways, and today he was trying to deceive the court with his tale of woe. He presented the carpet, pointing out the holes that were not there before. The crowd gasped, their eyes wide with disbelief. Rashid's voice was filled with feigned sorrow as he described how the carpet had been perfect when he bought it. Babur, looking at the damaged carpet, felt a deep sadness in his heart. He had always prided himself on the quality of his goods and the trust he had built with his customers over the years. He knew he had sold a perfect carpet. The craftsmanship was impeccable, and he had inspected it thoroughly before the sale. Babur's reputation was at stake, and he could not let this false accusation tarnish his name. When it was Babur's turn to speak, he kept his composure. He stood tall and addressed the judge with a calm and steady voice, knowing that the truth was on his side. He told the judge about his years of honest trade, his reputation for fairness, Babur spoke of the countless satisfied customers who had always praised the quality of his carpets. Then, he made an unusual request. The courtroom fell silent as everyone leaned in to hear what Babur would say next. He asked the judge to cut open the bag of coins he had received from Rashid. The judge, curious, agreed. The room buzzed with anticipation as the judge examined the bag closely. He called for his assistant to bring a sharp knife. The assistant hurried over, and the judge prepared to reveal the truth hidden within the bag of coins. The assistant carefully cut open the bag of coins that Rashid had used to pay for the carpet. As the coins spilled out, a collective gasp arose from the crowd. The coins were not the standard copper and silver coins used in Agra. Instead, they were made of a dull, lead-like metal. Rashid, his face pale with fear, tried to escape, but the crowd held him tight. Babur, his eyes filled with sorrow rather than anger, looked at the young man. Rashid had made fake coins and used them to buy the carpet, cutting holes in it later to make his story believable. The judge, angered by Rashid's deception, declared him guilty. He praised Babur for his honesty and wisdom. He sentenced Rashid to work in the city's mines as punishment for his deceit and for trying to ruin the good name of an honest merchant. The crowd cheered, their faith in Babur restored. Babur, though saddened by the ordeal, continued his business with the same honesty and integrity. The incident only strengthened his reputation. Customers flocked to his stall, knowing they could always trust him. His story became a legend, a tale whispered in the marketplace for generations to come. The story of Babur, the wise merchant, teaches us that honesty and virtue are far more valuable than any material wealth we can acquire. Like sturdy threads woven into a beautiful carpet, these qualities give strength and beauty to our lives, making them truly remarkable. Dishonesty, like a loose thread, may unravel the entire fabric of our existence, causing everything to fall apart. Remember this. Always choose the path of honesty, even when it seems difficult and challenging. Honesty may not always bring you riches, but it will always bring you peace of mind and the respect of others around you. And in the end, isn't that the greatest wealth of all, the one that truly matters?